What's going on, YouTube? It's Andy, the Parrot Picker, coming at you guys today with another edition of Making Money Monday. This is my eBay sales update video for the past week. That would be November 26th, be the end of November 26th. I think that's where I left off with my last one, till December 3rd. Today is Monday, December 4th. I think I got about 29 items I'm going to show you today for an average sale price of $30.44. So still trending above that $30 mark per item, which is great, average per item. But anyway, yeah, definitely I've been trying to keep that up there. Man, I want to thank everybody that tunes in, week to week to week, and leaves all your positive comments and constructive criticism and all that sort of stuff. Man, I appreciate each and every one of you that do that. This is a wonderful community, all you fellow resellers, and just the people that don't even comment. I just appreciate the support and stuff like that. So, like I said, I cannot believe that I've done 50 of these things already. And just how much of my channel has grown over the past probably year and a half and what have you. So yeah, definitely wanted to thank everybody personally for all that. I didn't do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but I am going to do a 1,500. Once I hit 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to do a really nice giveaway for y'all. So you guys want to pay attention probably to my stuff and check it in my Instagram and what have you, because probably the question that I throw out there will have something to do in one of those areas. But anyway, and I got a really nice idea of what I'm going to give away for some stuff. So I think I'm only maybe around 200 subscribers away from that 1,500 mark. I know it's a lot, but once we get there, we'll go live and we'll do some sort of a giveaway and stuff like that, because I definitely want to give back a little bit to y'all and what have you. So anyway, enough of all that sort of stuff and what have you. We'll get into what you guys all came here for. We'll see what all we sold. I'll tell you what I paid for it and stuff like that, and maybe some of the reasons why I picked it up. So anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. We'll jump into it and I'll show you what all we sold. So here we go. All right, first up. Sold this Polaroid 600 film pack. Personally, I think I'd rather sell these Polaroid film packs than with the Polaroid cameras. I did get this with a camera. I think I paid $3 for a camera, and I think it was a Polaroid, well, obviously a Polaroid 600, and then these 3 packs of film. It was a great deal. I sold the camera within like 30 minutes of me listing it. All my cameras always go to Retrospect. Camera Retrospect, whatever. It's out of Milwaukee. I believe it's like Cream City Camera or something like that. But anyway, they buy all my cameras. I always list them somewhere between $27.50 and $29.99. They're usually gone in a half hour. But anyway, yeah, getting these film packs, they always go for some really good money. So I got $50 out of these. So nice little return there. Like I said, I sold the camera a little earlier, so I got another $30 out of that. So an $80 return on a $3 purchase, not too shabby. But yeah, definitely, I'm always on the lookout for the film packs. Definite bolo for you guys. If you guys are passing up the film, man, definitely grab this Polaroid film. Right, you guys know I love selling Harley stuff. Those of you who've been following me for any length of time at all, there's just a typical, just run-of-the-mill Harley shirt, double extra large. I don't mind picking those up. And what have you, but this went for $17.99. This is an item that got stuck in a sale. eBay's got a little glitch right now. I ran a sale back on, I believe it was like Memorial Day, Veterans Day, whatever the last holiday we had here right before Thanksgiving. But anyway, I did like a 3-day sale or whatever it was for that. And none of my stuff came off of the sale. It was supposed to be just a 3-day weekend sale. None of it came off. So I just been letting a lot of the things ride, and then as the 30 days has come up on those items or what have you, I've just been relisting them, and then they're going up normal. So this is one of the items that just got kind of stuck in that little sale, but I still got $18 out of this little t-shirt, so not a bad return there. So there's just a regular Ralph Lauren bread and butter shirt. This is a Blake fit, just kind of a green pinstripe whatever shirt, nothing crazy. Got $29.99 out of that, free ship. This shirt here. I've had my inventory for quite a while. This one went for $14.99. It's a little less than I typically charge for Harley shirts, but the reason I did a little less on this one is on the tag there was no size. So I listed it as a I think I have it listed as, yeah, gray, medium slash large, because that's pretty much about what the measurements are. I definitely encourage my buyer to double check their measurements so they make sure that that fits okay. There's another one of them, Ralph Lauren, just bread and butter shirts. This one went for $23.99. This is one of them items that was stuck in that sale, so it was 20% off. But you know, even at 20% off, I still got 23 bucks out of it. I typically list most of my nicer dress shirts, button-up shirts, and what have you, at 29 bucks. And that does allow me to run a sale or take a best offer for just a little bit less. But anyway, and this one here is also a Blake. Pick these two Milwaukee Brewers hats up. I believe these are 3930 flex fit hats, like a size medium large, fitted. Or flex fit, I guess. But anyway, so I lotted the two of them together since they were the same size, same brand, same everything. And I paid, I believe, like somewhere around $1 to $2 a piece for these. Figure, you know what, they're still light enough. They're going to be first class. I'll just bundle them together and ship them out. Someone grabbed these pretty quick, and they were only up for maybe a week or two, not very long. Love selling hats, guys. Another thing I really love selling, picking up, is old expired ink. Well, just ink in general. Yeah, if it's not expired, that's even better. But the old expired ink still does sell. On the HP ink, this is typically the only one I will pick up as far as style-wise. I will usually only grab the green and black box. I don't normally grab, like on the back here, it's kind of like a light blue and white. The older boxes usually are light blue and white like this. I typically don't grab those anymore because those there are considerably older and tend to be, not always, but I have had some issues with those, so I typically will just stay with these newer style boxes. This one here was from 2017, so I had no worries about this one at all. I paid 99 cents for this at my local Goodwill and sold it for $16.99 free ship. So, you know, not a home run by any means, but it was a nice, easy, quick sale. This here's another big screen solitaire from Radica. If you guys watched Making Money Monday 49, I had probably my favorite Radica game in there. I've sold probably 3 or 4 of those this year. They all go over 50 bucks. It's another solitaire game. It's a white one with the yellow on it. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that one out. That one there last week went for 60 bucks. I typically sell that one for 50. But this one here went for $29.99. It is lighted, and that's something I always show in my photos. So you can see there that the backlight does work. This is from 2004. You know, show the battery compartments nice and clean and what have you. But yeah, these here go for some pretty decent money, and you can usually pick these up for $1 or $2. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for those. There's also like a big screen solitaire. Any of the Radica big screen games usually always do pretty well. You know, and you can pretty much expect to get in that $24 to $30 range. But yeah, nice find there. But yeah, definitely check out Making Money 49 if you guys haven't, so you guys can check out that other Radica game to see which one that one is. And it's a nice little bolo for you guys to keep an eye out for because it brings in some really, really good money. Another just bread and butter Ralph Lauren shirt. This one here's a medium, but I had this little crest on the chest, so I didn't mind picking that up. I don't normally pick up mediums. You know, they do sell, but for me, they tend to take a little longer. Had the 2 on the bottom there, and I believe this is a custom fit, which sometimes that's a little more desirable. Custom fit's more like an athletic-y type shirt, so it's a little bit smaller, so definitely make sure when you're listing these that you include your measurements. This here I grabbed at a Goodwill next state over. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised to find this sitting on a shelf, but it was new and packaged. It's a DeWalt charger. Little bolo for you guys. Pick up these DeWalt chargers if you ever find them loose. They typically go for about 24 bucks loose. I seen this new in the package, so I knew I should get something decent. And then after I started looking at it a little closer, I realized that it had the cigarette lighter adapter. So that is definitely something that's not very common. So anyway, yeah, you can see that plugs right into your car lighter. It is new in package. This one here went for $54.99. So nice little return there. You know, definitely a different item, and I don't think there's a whole lot of these out there. So definitely, you know, just a more rare item to run across. But yeah, if you guys find like a Milwaukee chargers, Makita chargers, probably some Bosch, Porter cables. you know, in the DeWalt ones, they always sell really, really well, and they usually get some pretty decent money out of those. I will pick them up whenever I can find them. Even if I find like an old tool that's maybe broken or what have you, I'll buy it just so I can have the charger out of it because I know I'm going to get about 24 bucks out of the charger. And they're usually still light enough that you can ship them first class, so even better. So here's just another LL Bean shirt from that LL Bean haul I had. I bought a bunch of LL Bean shirts at a garage sale this summer. Bought a whole ton of them, and they averaged out to about 70 cents a piece. We make quite a bit of money off of those as I get them listed. I still have quite a few yet to get up, but they've been moving pretty regularly. This one went for $24.99, just a regular large LL Bean shirt. Pretty much, if you guys see me list an LL Bean large shirt, it was from that haul. You know, and I only paid, like I said, 70 cents for it. So nice return on investment there. This shirt here was also from that lot. This one here was a victim of that. Yeah, my items didn't got stuck on sale, but it still went for $19.99. I listed that for 24 bucks. So yeah, nice shirt. You know, just a nice long sleeve dress shirt, nice color and what have you. This here's a pair of Lucky Brand jeans. You know, if you guys are new to my channel, I don't sell a lot of jeans, but if I do pick them up, I try to pick them up for under $3. I always charge shipping, just due to the sheer weight. But these here went for $29.99 plus made the buyer pay shipping. So some tag looks like these are a short inseam, so you know, not a bad size. 29 bucks, actually not too bad for a pair of jeans. Like I said, love selling hats. I got a bunch of these Jimmy Johnson hats at a garage sale earlier this summer. I got around to listing some of those. This one here went pretty quick. This is new with tags. You know, it's camouflage and what have you. It's even got the stiffener on the inside. I forget what they call those. You can actually purchase these online. Like I said, I forget what these are called, but you can buy those to stick them in your hat. It keeps the front all nice and straight. But I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for that. I think I bought 4 Jimmy Johnson hats, and I think I paid $2 to $3 tops for all of them together. So nice little return there. You know, these ship for about 10 at the 10-ounce rate. So keep an eye out for nice hats. Orvis. You guys know I love selling Orvis. I don't find a lot of it, but when I do, it usually goes pretty quick. It's just really nice colors, kind of like this powder baby blue with some pink. So, you know, not a bad little shirt there, and this one went for $27.49, free ship. So here's another Harley shirt. It was kind of blowing out some of my older Harley stuff, some of my bad Harley buys. Yeah, there are bad Harley buys, guys. You know, I don't hit home runs on every single one, but this was something from early on. You know, I'm pretty good about knowing what ones to pick anymore. This one had, I think, some damage on it too. Yeah, it had a little tear there in the sleeve, and I don't know if there was anything else wrong with it. You know, it's not the best shape and condition. I probably paid $1, $2 tops for this. But this was on sale for 10% off. And I only had this listed for $14.99. So typically any of my Harley stuff, I'd never list under 20 bucks. So this was a lesser Harley item in my opinion for me. So this went for $13.49, but I did make the buyer pay shipping. So not too bad there. So here's a Nike Air Jordan Jumpman pocket t-shirt. Not something I typically pick up, but I got this at a Goodwill 1-2-3 day. So the tag looks like it's double X. I mean, this one was like new, but I did like it. It had the pocket on it. You know, it's Nike, it's Jordan. I did get some bad news kind of the other day in my region, and you guys probably heard me talk about this before. I've done a couple haul videos on 1-2-3 day and what have you. The Goodwills in my region do a 1-2-3 sale where everything in store is $1.23. December 28th or whatever the last Tuesday of December is the last one that they're going to do in my region. So I'm kind of disappointed about that because especially once wintertime comes, that's when I really take advantage of that. I'll typically take a Tuesday off, travel out of my area just a little bit and hit some of the southern suburbs and stuff like that where I can hit, you know, sometimes 5 or 6 Goodwills in a day and just crush it, get a lot of inventory for super cheap. But that's not going to happen anymore. So hopefully they introduce some new program or something like that to get some clothing on the cheap, because you know, Goodwills in my area tend to mark some stuff up a little higher than normal sometimes. They get a little crazy. So 1, 2, 3 days, a good day, good chance to come in and scoop some stuff up for a halfway decent price. But yeah, I got 20 bucks out of that. All right, this here is probably one of my more favorite Harley items or shirts or pieces of clothing, whatever you want to call it, that I probably picked up this summer. I think I paid $7 or $8 for this. I think I got this at a garage sale, if I'm not mistaken. I would have paid $15 for this, no problem, just because of what it was. It's a really nice quarter zip pullover. It's double extra large, which double extra large is, man, that's my sweet spot for picking up most stuff. But it had really nice color. You know, I mean, it was nice. It had a really good embroidery. Had stuff on the sleeves. It's awesome back graphic, so I had this kind of vintage look to it and what have you. I mean, this thing is so sweet and cherry. I mean, it's in great shape and condition. I got $60 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So yeah, this was just one of those items. When I picked it up, I would have had no problem paying up a little bit for this. You know, $15 would have been not a problem at all, because I knew what I was going to get out of it. And I sat on this for maybe I don't know, a month and a half possibly. It wasn't very long. Um, got a gal that I work with. Her and her husband are huge Lego collectors, so I always pick up Legos, and they tend to pick up items for me. You know, just whatever they're out and about. They usually grab stuff they know I kind of like, and so we'll swap Legos for stuff I like. This just happened to be an item that they did not want or didn't fit what they were doing. So anyway, I sold it for $29.99 plus made the buyer pay shipping. It did have a little damage, but it was new sealed. You know, the corner was a little crushed there and stuff like that, but I denoted it. So, and even put sealed damage box in the title, and you know, still sold anyway. So yeah, really nice, nice little find there, and I think I paid $3 for that. This here's an old vintage VHS tape. I don't sell a lot of old VHS anymore, but occasionally I will pick one up if I find something that I know is older, or what have you. This is the movie Tommy, the rock opera from the Who. You know, really cool. Man, this made me feel old when I seen this, because man, I can remember when this came out. I think it was about mid '80s. I think, yeah, 1987. So yeah, I mean, I was, gosh, '87. I think I had I was sophomore in high school. Holy cow! Yeah, made me definitely made me feel old. But anyway, then I sold this Nike men's large, just a lightweight kind of windbreaker. I paid $1 for this at a charity thrift, which is a great price for like a windbreaker like this. Super lightweight, so it went in a oh, what do I want to call it, a poly mailer. Jeez Louise, I've got a lot going on. I went to the dentist this morning, and that guy messed with me quite a bit. My mom used to work for this guy, so he kind of messes with me from time to time. So he got in my head a little bit. But anyway, no cavities, so all came out good. So we're all good there. This here is How to Host a Murder. These games here are actually pretty desirable. It's kind of like I guess like a dinner party game or whatever you want to call it. This is the Chicago Caper. It was new sealed. I got this at my Goodwill, and I think I paid $1.99 for this. It might have been $2.99. I know I would have paid more, $3 for this. But this sold really quick within, I think, the week of me listing it. And so for $29. So yeah, really nice game. I've sold actually quite a few of these. I tend to find them quite often. I don't know if people get these as gifts and then they just never play them, because it does you know, one of them games where you do need a few people to play. This is an old shirt here. It's been in my inventory for quite a while. Just regular J.Crew. I got $15.99 out of that. This was part of that 20% off sale I ran. Man, as a matter of fact, that's how old this is. Look at my photos; they don't even take up the whole box. Those are terrible. That was before I even figured out, I guess, my phone settings or whatever. So yeah, terrible photos. We'll show you something, and I may have brought this up in another video. When you're looking at especially like J.Crew, there are a couple other brands that do this as well. The two little dots right between the or right below the R and the E there, that means that this came from the outlet store. If you ever see little dots, like I said, below the label tag, that's typically indicates that this was from an outlet. So Not that it means it's any lower quality or whatever. It just means that's where it came from. So, see J.Crew with a regular tag, then you'll know that that's actually from from the actual retail store. Some people are picky about that sort of thing. You know, it is what it is. But I just figured I'd pass that along to you. Sold this just regular Ralph Lauren extra large polo shirt. This is a new style. Yeah, this was actually pretty new. So this had the newer tag. Then this lady actually bought another shirt for me, which was nice. She used a shopping cart feature or whatever, add to cart. So I was able to ship both these in one envelope, which is great because I do the fast and free shipping. I think that's the next one I got. Yeah. And this one here has the older tag, so you guys can see the difference between the two tags. So if you see that other tag, it doesn't mean it's fake or knockoff or whatever. It's just the newer style. So if you see that other tag, it just means it's a little newer, a little more modern. So, but anyway, yeah, she bought both these shirts. Both of them she paid $24.99 for, so 50 bucks for two old or two just regular old Ralph Lauren polos. So, like I said, I love the Ralph Lauren polos, any of the Ralph Lauren stuff, man. It always sells well. It's just one of them great bread and butter items. Um, Shout out to Shane at Rise and Grind Picks, Rise and Grind Picker, whatever he goes by. Shane's a good friend of mine. But anyway, slowly getting into these vintage concert tees. You know, I'm slowly learning what to pick up. This one here is just an old Travis Tritt tour shirt from '97. I really had no idea what I was buying at the time. I just knew it was from '97. Yeah, this is pretty old. I mean, check out the hair on that dude, man. Uh, but this shirt here was really cherry. I mean, it was almost like they went to the concert, might have wore it that night, and then they just threw it in a drawer. I mean, this thing was super, super nice, good shape and condition. I got 24.49 out of that, so I didn't think that was bad for this old shirt. I have sold two or three now older, you know, vintage concert tees, so I don't run across very many of them, or if I do, it's, you know, I'm still iffy on pulling the trigger, but yeah, so this was one, and Shane kind of says that the country stuff doesn't do as well, so uh, yeah, I did probably sit on this for well, maybe 2 months. I don't think I haven't had it that long, but anyway, so you know, always just trying to keep my mind open and opportunities out there for, you know, just anywhere where I can make another buck. You know, I mean, typically I would have never picked this shirt up, and to think I would have got 24 bucks out of it, no way. I would have figured this just $10 shirt all day long. Um, Got this at the Salvation Army. I got another Wounded Warrior shirt as well, brand new with tags. I paid $5 for this. This is a 3XL. This thing sold, I think, the day I listed it, if not the next day. This went for $29.99, plus I made the buyer pay shipping, so not too bad on a $5 purchase. And I think I have a double X red in a short sleeve that is also available. So yeah, it's you know, like I said, the Wounded Warrior. That's a great program, and what have you. So yeah, so what the logo looks like. So if you guys see this, it's definitely a great cause and what have you. So you know, I have no problem picking up that sort of stuff. This here's just regular Columbia titanium jacket. You know, I don't really pick these up very often, but I couldn't pass it up. I stopped at a like a church thrift. Yeah, I believe this was a church thrift. I walked in that day, said all men's clothing was $1. You know, so typically that means shirts and pants. Usually jackets are not included. So anyway, I happened to just thumb through the racks. I seen this over with the jackets. I asked the lady, I go, is this included? And she goes, yeah, sure. So yeah, I scooped up this jacket for $1, which is a great find. The Columbia titanium is, you know, a little better line. It's got that nice soft shell on the back. It had a lot of little stash pockets and what have you. So yeah, really nice jacket. And I got $40 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So great return there. Super happy with that find. Like I said, I don't usually go out of my way grabbing Columbia stuff, but when it's $1, you just can't pass that up. All right, last but not least, these here are a pair of Ralph Lauren Marionette women's ankle boots or big calf ankle boots, and these things are like brand new. I mean, these are super, super nice. Um, Size 8.5. I mean, they got a really nice pattern on them and what have you. I paid $4.88 for these, so that was a great, great buy. But Yeah, made in Brazil. You know, these are just super nice boots. I mean, look at the tread. I mean, there's like no wear on these things at all. Um, yeah, just a super, super nice pair of boots. And I got $40 out of those and made the buyer pay shipping. So those went out this morning. So anyway, guys, yeah, that was my sales for the past week. Like I said, it was about 29 items, and we averaged $30.44 for those. So overall, pretty good week. I was pretty happy with that. Like I said, I've been maintaining that $30 plus average for that has been well over a month now. Um, I guess just been a lot more picky on what I'm picking up, what I'm sourcing, what I'm pricing stuff at, and what have you. If you guys haven't tuned in the Reseller Six Pack Show last night, it was on Shane Rise and Grand Picks channel. Kind of did a grind my gears episode where we just talked about some of the things with eBay that you know just kind of bother you or what have you, and then what you're doing to kind of help make those things a little better for your business and what have you. Then we got off on a couple of the little tangents as well. So overall, it was still a pretty good show, a lot of fun, um, and what have you. But let's see here. All right. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. And like I said, I just wanted to thank everybody who's tuned into these for so long, especially some of you OGs, the ones that's been with me since, pretty much day one. I know there's a few of you guys that, man, every week you'll usually comment or you'll say something. You guys always are, very positive, encouraging, and I love that a lot. So, I can't thank you people enough. You guys are the reasons that I do this. And what have you, and I definitely, I do learn a lot from you folks as well. So, that's also a plus because believe me, I'll be the first guy to tell you, man, I do not know everything about everything, but I am more than happy to try and pass along some information to you that that I find or that I know, and if I can help you a little bit and you can help me, it's a win-win. Everybody comes out on top, so that's great. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching. And as always, everybody, fins up. Bye, everybody.